These are the forgotten children of Ukraine. There are 15 to 20,000 children in 300 orphanages like this one. They have been forgotten because all of these children have disabilities. They are known as social orphans. It's estimated that 80% of the parents of these children are alive. Some of the parents are financially unable to raise these children, but most of them have been convinced by the government they are not equipped to raise them. The vast majority of these parents aren't heartless. They simply don't understand that these children can have successful and fulfilling lives, given love and the proper care and education. Some of them believe that a child with a disability is a curse, and some of them even believe that having a child with a disability is a punishment by God. Our understanding in the United States on people with disabilities has evolved over many years of struggle and advocacy. We now understand all people are created equal, no matter their skin tone, religion, or disability. But there was a time in our not-so-distant past when we were ignorant and intolerant. It has taken us, as a nation, a very, very long time to embrace humanity in all of its different facets, and we still have so far to go. In Ukraine they are still struggling to financially stabilize after breaking free from the authoritarian rule and communist ideology of the Soviet Union. A system where people with disabilities have absolutely no rights, value, or purpose. So what is my mission? In 2012 I was the keynote speaker at the Virginia Occupational Therapy Association's annual conference. And I met teachers, therapists, and parents that have traveled to Ukraine to take adaptive equipment, wheelchairs, crutches, supplies, and clothing to children with disabilities in orphanages in different regions in Ukraine. While there, they have also shared specialized treatment with the orphanage workers to improve the quality of life for these children. This year, in July 2013, the team returning to the Ukraine will have a couple of guests with them. My wife, who is a therapist, and I will be working with other therapists in Ukraine for 10 days. In that time, I will be the keynote speaker at the 3rd International Conference on Children with Disabilities. This conference was first presented in Kiev in 2011 and had over 150 persons in attendance. The 2nd International Conference was held in 2012 in Kiev and was attended by over 240 parents, doctors, nurses, teachers, and orphanage workers. This year they will hear my story. I will show them firsthand what a person with a disability can do. How would I know that? Because I was born with cerebral palsy. However, I know what it is to truly live life to the fullest with my disability. Ukraine is about 70 or 80 years behind our understanding of disability awareness in the States. So I have been told that my presence there will be like someone from the future coming back in time and teaching them. I've always wanted to time travel. So what am I going to share with the people of Ukraine? My name is Kelley and I am a motivational public speaker and an advocate for equality for people with disabilities. I teach people about disability awareness, equality, and self-determination for people with disabilities, and treating people with disabilities like anybody else. And I do it in a way that is humorous but extremely compelling. In Ukraine I will be able to share with them how to see children with disabilities as people, and how important it is to instill confidence in them, and to see their amazing potential. What is my goal? While I am in Ukraine, I plan to spend every waking hour either speaking, teaching, or spending time with the children in the orphanages and their care workers. When I return to the States, I want to know, beyond any doubt, that I worked as hard and as long as I could. The following are a few excerpts from some of my past presentations. so you can get a taste of what I'll be taking to Ukraine.
I've compiled a short list of requirements that I believe helps in living with a disability. Now, before I show you the first and most important requirement, I want all of you to take a minute and come up with what you think would be the most important necessity for living with a disability. That'll give me a chance to get a drink. I bet you've never had a speaker who could drink and talk at the same time. Wasn't that just the stupidest joke you ever heard in your life? All right, you don't have to answer this, but what is the number one necessity for living with a disability? Is it a person like a family member, a caseworker, a therapist, a friend? Is it something spiritual like a religion, or a belief in an afterlife free from your disability? That's an interesting thought, isn't it? Is it something as simple as an object like a wheelchair, a walker, a communication device, or maybe it's a service animal? I suppose it all depends on the person and their experiences. But for me, the most important thing is confidence in myself. Sounds way too simple, but if I can't find self-confidence, then I believe my life matters. Then I believe that I'm supposed to be here. Not only that, I'm supposed to be here just as I am. Then I believe that if I wasn't in a wheelchair, the world would be missing something special. That totally dismisses the possibility that I am, in fact, broken, defective, damaged, impaired, flawed, inadequate. Confidence says, if I want, I can write the next bestseller. I can be the next Bill Gates. I can do whatever I want to do. Having that mindset is 99% of the battle. Confidence, I cannot possibly overstate how important it is. This isn't really part of my normal speech, but I think. Actually, I'm absolutely sure that you as therapists can begin to instill confidence, especially in your younger patients. If you take nothing else away this morning, remember this. More than any adaptive aid you get for them, more than any contraction you make for them, more than any stretching or strengthening they may gain with you, more than any clever technique you teach them to perform an ADL, the greatest, most useful tool you can instill in your patients is confidence. Making them see that despite the loss of their use of their left side, despite their blindness, their deafness, despite the loss of one or more limbs, despite being in a wheelchair, despite not being able to talk, despite being constantly misunderstood, underestimated, looked over, ignored, disregarded, disrespected, despite all those things, making them see that they matter. They matter to the course of human history. My wife tells me that I have a way with words, but I could sit up here for the next 20 years, and I still couldn't convey to you how important confidence is. I hate saying, despite being in a wheelchair, or despite missing a limb, or despite being blind. It's like saying, well, despite the way God made you. And that's just dumb. We should say, because you're in a wheelchair, because you're blind, because you can't talk, because of those things, you matter.
We always talk about the ultimate goal of a person with a disability is to be independent. Independence, independence, independence. Just as our understanding of everything else evolves, our understanding of this concept has got to evolve. We all want people with disabilities to be self-sufficient. That is keenly important. There might not always be someone right there to help us out. Also, being self-sufficient builds self-confidence. And yet, that still shouldn't be the ultimate goal. It doesn't matter if I need someone to dress me. It doesn't matter if I need to be pushed everywhere I go. What does matter is whoever dresses me, when, where, how, and in what I want to wear. What matters is whoever feeds me what, when, where, and how I want to eat. What matters is if I'm in control of my life. Self-determination is what we're talking about. If I am doing what I want with my life, the fact that I need help doing so is irrelevant. Being physically independent is not nearly as important as being mentally in control of my life. Why do I have to cope with having a disability? Why is having a disability always seen as a disadvantage? Why can't I just enjoy being me? I am not broken. I am not inferior. I am no less important. I am no less necessary. My life is no less worthy of respect. I am meant to have cerebral palsy. Let's do this. If I was normal, do you think I would be sitting here talking to you today? Do you think I'd be giving you this little speech? I wouldn't care about disability issues. I'd probably be married to someone I didn't love. I'd probably have 4 or 5 ill-mannered kids running around. I'd probably be at some dead-end job. I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be making a difference. Have you ever had a unique opportunity to achieve something truly great? Something that would eventually benefit thousands of children? To be remembered for helping bring about positive change to an entire nation. That's what I've been offered. I dare say anyone would pass up such an honorable undertaking. These are the rare moments, the rare opportunities, that give real purpose to my life. This will be a seriously expensive trip for us, and we can't afford it alone. I want to give everyone watching this video an equally important opportunity to help us with your thoughts and prayers, with your time, if you decide to join our team, and with your financial support. I know firsthand what these children are going through. I wish I would have had someone to fight for me when I was a child. Help me fight for these children. Help me enlighten the minds of the adults. And help me change the heart of a nation. Thank you for your help.